party is going. It is time to party.
Boom, 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 boom. I want you in my room. We could spend the night together.
Haven't heard that song in a long time.
I know. Someone was singing it the other day, and now I can't get it out of my head. I can't get it out of my head.
It's like the Venga bus. Is that what it's called?
Yeah, the Venga bus is. Well, no, because I think this is a different song.
It's a different song for sure. It's one of those
but
ones
it
that
is
gets
the
stuck
Venga
in your head.
The Venga Boys, yeah.
Earworms.
Whoa, oh, da 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 da. Hopefully, we're inflicting that on everyone.
Yes, now
Who's listening.
everyone watching shall be subject to the earworm.
Only I may dance. Do 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 do. It's like a. So I had the preview for my play last night, which is very exciting. It went really well. We thought we weren't going to do it because the day before the tech rehearsal, the lights wouldn't work in the theatre. That's pretty.
That's what the tech rehearsal's for.
Yeah. But it got to the end of the day, and they're like, "Look, we're not sure." They thought it was maybe a cable issue, so they had to redo all the cables for all the other lights as well. And we were like, okay, well, we'll come in tomorrow and we'll see.
Have they tried turning it off and on again?
Yeah. We did suggest that. But it was like we finished our little, stumble through or, dress rehearsal without tech. And then the conversation was had about whether or not the lights would work, and they did. So we had a preview last night, which is very nice.
Awesome.
But it was it's good. There's like it's like layers to this play, because it's like on one hand it's like these group of all female actors performing Hamlet, but then there's the meta narrative of the actors have decided to sabotage the show since it's their last performance. And then also there's like potentially a god monster that possesses the actors and destroys the patriarchy. Huh. So like there's layers. It's
a bit of everything in there.
It is, yeah. It's two plays at the same time. So like the audience can like walk backstage and onto the Hamlet stage. So, as you can tell, the tech rehearsal was very tricky. Tricky show to tech, tricky show to do. Tricky show to see, even.
The audience can move around?
The audience can move it around, that's right.
That is mind-blowing.
You wouldn't even believe if I told you. Yeah, it's very weird as an actor to train yourself out of, like, not noticing, because like you'll be doing it and then someone will like walk out of the room and you're like, hey, fuck you, buddy. But obviously you can't hold that against them. It's not like a normal show where you want them to go in between rooms, but there's also like a scene that I do in the backstage area, and I'm like, no one's gonna stay for this scene because they can hear on the Hamlet stage that My Chemical Romance starts playing for no reason. And like when we were doing it in one of the rehearsals, like everyone, as soon as they heard like the first note of Welcome to the Black Parade, everyone ran out of the backstage room, and I'm like, just in the middle of my monologue, like, motherfucker, I can't compete with that.
I would totally stay for your monologue.
Nah, that's cool. If I didn't have to be in the room, I would have run too. It kills me. It kills me. Yes. The question, to be or not to be?
That is the question, yes.
That is the question.
That is the question. All right, we're at almost 10 seconds.
Are you speaking, Dave, or have you frozen? Are you muted?
It's a little choppy.
Hear you.
All right, moving into the intro.
Cybernation Uncensored. never changes. As the Red Menace threatened American soil, U.S. troops annexed Canada for natural resources. But in 2077, the bombs fell, and the war was ended. 200 years later, war has returned. Niagara Falls will discover that war never changes.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Wasteland. Things are a little bit out of sorts right now. It will be fixed in just a moment. David's having a computer meltdown, and he'll be back momentarily. And then the frames will be in order.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's probably having a bit of a meltdown too.
Yeah, he's oh no. I guess I should have waited longer. I didn't see that his camera was off until I'd already started the intro.
Oh god. Sometimes pre-show it's like in the war zone of like, you know, Brendan's going over the trenches and we're like, no.
It has been one of those days. Sorry, Rob.
Super average saying, looks great to me.
All right, nice.
It's all jacked up.
It's like, ooh, immersive theater. Oh.
Well, Rob, you're in the right spot. That's good. And
as long as
Ellen,
Rob's in the right spot. I'll have to like crouch down here to be in the frame.
Yeah, me and you are good to go, Brandon. I'm not sure exactly what Ellen and Dave's problems are.
I feel like I'm in a trash compactor of like, no.
All right. Well, thanks everybody for joining us. Again, sorry for the technical difficulties. They will be resolved momentarily. In the meantime, I guess we could do some intros. Today's a really exciting session. It's going to be our finale. So I'm excited to see how it goes. And if we're able to fit everything in to the time, we'll see. Thanks for joining us at this early time as well. I know that all of you are here. You know, been paying close attention to your tweets and whatnot. So thank you so much for making it. Yeah. So David is coming. He says in the chat. And dropped a couple of expletives down there too for you. So we're good to go. How about
he's rebooting? He's rebooting. So yeah, I think
so. We'll see him in a half an hour. Yeah. So
that's all right. We can just slide right in. People won't even notice that he's not here.
Yeah,
we'll do it live.
Do it live.
Yeah.
Do it live.
Do it live.
Excellent. I'm glad that we're all in good cheer though.
Oh yeah.
Despite everything.
You just gotta roll with it.
Everyone message all your complaints to David.
Yeah.
So Realmsmith _ David. Yeah. Realmsmith _ Dave. It's on the screen. I should say. Yeah, Realmsmith _ Dave. All of your complaints.
Excellent.
All right. Rob, why don't you start us off with your intro?
Yeah, I'm GM Rob Mulligan. I'm the founder of Cybernation Uncensored, and we have all kinds of gameplay. Usually it's a little bit more constructed than this right now. Right now we're having some technical difficulties, but yeah, all kinds of gameplay, series, tutorials, lots of live streams right here on Twitch, all the VODs and other content on our YouTube. So everybody here with the live stream, make sure you go over to Cybernation Uncensored on YouTube and subscribe. And anybody watching this VOD after we were live, make sure you take a moment to shoot over to Twitch and subscribe and follow to Cybernation Uncensored there so you can join us live sometime. Aside from that, every Thursday I run the Cyberpunk Red gameplay on Sirenscape's Twitch with both these players right here. And then every Friday I run the Fallout game for Mad Queen on her YouTube channel, so tune into that as well. All my gameplay is on the Cybernation Uncensored calendar, which you can find on the Discord channel. We also have it in the Facebook group. We're on all social networking sites, so you can find us anywhere. The thing that we're launching starting this Thursday in just a couple days, is our official Kickstarter, our first line of products. We have dice sets, portable, foldable, collapsible dice towers, cases, a bunch of magnetic miniatures. It's all very cyberpunk red focused, but it does fit in with any type of dystopian gameplay. So I'll drop the link in chat. Make sure you check that out and sign up for the notification. So when we go live Thursday, you can check that out, because we're only going to, I think, have it live for like a week or 10 days or something like that. It's going to be fairly quick. But there's the link. Make sure everybody checks that out, signs up, and then you'll see everything that we're going to be launching. And the miniatures are really cool. They're magnetic with a bunch of different, heads and arms and weapons. We have other arm, head, weapon packs and stuff. So you can intermix and match and stuff, and really tune your character's look down and NPCs and stuff like that. It's really cool. So check it out. Links in chat.
That's awesome. And also
Dave is not happy.
He's
So
back.
disappointing.
computers.
Failed my science roll.
My
You
pit boy.
win this time, computer.
But next time.
Oh goodness.
Yes.
Sorry about that,
Okay.
but,
That's all right. That's all right. We're just doing some introductions right now. Rob just finished his. And yes, definitely check out that Kickstarter, because it's going to be awesome. I've seen photos of some of the stuff that's on there, and I'm really excited to see how this goes. I love some of those dice for sure. I'm gonna have to get me some of those. And those miniatures are definitely awesome. Ellen, how about you tell us all about yourself and Baby Beard Media?
Well, just personally, I want to buy all of the dice so that I can add to my dream of one day filling a kiddie pool with all of my gaming dice. So stay tuned for that, and make sure that you support the Kickstarter so I can live my dream. I am also a member of Baby Beard Media, perhaps the swiftest and wisest member, some might say. And we make TTRPG and RPG content. Our TTRPG Roll to Cast, that's ROLE to Cast, features a different game every season. So there's something for everyone. Cyberpunk, we've got Vampire the Masquerade, we've got Kids on Bikes, we've got, you know it. It's there, and if we haven't played it yet, we will play it, so make sure that you subscribe to that. That's ROLE to Cast, and it is indeed award nominated at this very moment, so fingers crossed for that. Check out our YouTube as well, because we are going to finish our playthrough of Dragon Age Origins. I'm pushing to the finish line. It's so fun. It's my favorite game ever, so make sure that you subscribe to Baby Beard on YouTube as well. And today I am playing Millie Valentine, your ghoul friend, who doesn't speak in a New Jersey accent, but when I do my intro, she always does.
It works.
Yeah. Oh, and I forgot to mention that I'm playing Walter, the super mutant, who wears the wig, bleached his teeth. But yeah, Wally. I forgot to get into character there. Now I'm a character. Fuck that guy, Rob.
You're always a character.
I do what I want.
David, tell us about yourself.
Yes, I'm David. Sorry about earlier. And my frame rate might be a little low until I finish closing all the applications that are trying to start. Because I just had a reboot. But I'll get that sorted out very quickly. Please follow me at realmsmith_Dave, where I share all the things that I do, like streaming on Realmsmith with Brandon, streaming here with these lovely people, and when I'm creating stuff with Mithril Armory, ttrpg accessory company that I own. And that's it. And I'm playing Wilhelm. I'm a vault dweller, and I've just finished my second day above the surface. And so far, so good. So far, so good. Not dead yet.
Excellent. Yes.
It's enough. That's enough sometimes.
Yeah. Sometimes that's all you need to know in the morning is, oh, I'm alive today. That's good.
Life goals.
That's good.
Every life goal starts with life.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Okay, so picking up where we left off, the party has dropped Kevin off at the hydroelectric plant and is currently on their way to the hydroelectric dam. And they are pretty much at the dam at this point. And yeah, they're ready to go. The Enclave is behind them, most of them on Goat Island. I know there was some disappointed that there weren't any actual radioactive goats on the island. So
there was a lot of chatter in the Cybernation Uncensored Discord about that.
There was. I did, yeah. I took part in it. It was good times.
The radioactive mountain goats, if you will.
So noted, if there's an island on a map that says Goat Island and you're passing by it, make sure there's radioactive goats on it. Yeah. So well
there were. They were grazing the other side of the island, we'll say.
Oh yeah, yeah. and it was hard to hear them because of the vertibirds going over your heads and stuff like that, and all the Enclave going on. So you've reached the dam. The dam looks like it is not fully guarded at this time. And from what you know, the Enclave had already attacked the Pain Bridge and had killed the raiders there, including Reinhardt, which you'd seen hanging from the bottom of the bridge. So that leaves you to assume that something's going on right now. The Enclave is moving right now, and that could be what this open window is. But you're not too sure. It's kind of left to assume. But picking up where we left off, you're looking at the hydroelectric dam. You're a good 100 meters or 200 meters from anything that looks like a way to get down into the riverbed. If you're planning to take that route. However, if you continue along this path, it looks like there's a more traditional entrance to the dam along the path ahead of you. So what would you like to do? Take the riverbed or continue along the path?
I think we were heading along the path, weren't we? As just to see if there was it's the easier way. And hopefully we can make a speedier exit after.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because we didn't want to get caught in the riverbed with the bomb. We weren't sure how long of a fuse we would be able to make and things like that. I think was the idea.
Yeah, especially with all those beasties down there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, death claws.
Yes, yes. There were some death claws and some feral ghouls. You guys snuck by very, very well. And speaking of sneaking, how are you making your approach now?
Sneakily.
Yeah, I think sneakily is the word of the day. Quietly, sneakily, like
I wasn't
a shadow.
trying to imply anything, but...
No, any of those synonyms works for us.
Okay. I was just trying to segue, but okay. So then everybody give me a group sneak check.
Are we going to have that same
that
conversation again?
Is that you,
I'm
Ellen,
fairly
that
sure
heads it
it's
up?
Wilhelm.
Wilhelm?
Yeah.
Oh, because it's a tag skill for you, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Remember, if you have decent luck, you can also spend 1 luck point to use your luck stat instead of your agility or, agility.
Yeah, no, I'm going to rely on my agility, I think.
Yeah.
So Wilhelm's leading?
Yeah. There we go. Big money. All right.
No whammies.
Well, at least Millie and Wilhelm did decent. Wilhelm got 2, right?
All right.
No, he got 1.
All right.
So under what condition is it 2?
It's if you roll your below your skill. So for example, for your sneak, you'd have to roll 3 or lower because your sneak score stat is 3. So that's when you would get a critical success.
Okay. So we're we should have asked how many we needed before we did this.
Well, you did pretty well. You got two. And I'll say that you just made it with that two. Okay. Now, as you walk along the bank of the river, up ahead, you can see the dam in all of its splendor. The thing is massive, but it is in disrepair. And while it does appear to be functioning, you can tell that it's seen better days. And it seems like, from what you can see, there isn't a lot in the way of guard or military presence at this time. It's mostly just workers.
How much more time do I have on my leg, approximately, before we need to...
That's a great question. I think that's, we'll say you've got about a half an hour left.
Millie, you want to maybe re-look at my leg before we get up here and start messing, just in case things get heated?
Yeah.
I don't want to be in the middle of something and then it gives out. It feels like it's getting close.
Yeah, you can roll medicine on that.
Just here, bite down on that so you don't make any noise while we're trying to reset this thing.
It's going to be a difficulty 2.
Okay. Thankfully, I have my medic perk, so I can re-roll a d20 if I so desire. Where's my medicine? There we are. Does anyone mind if I spend some action points?
Yeah, please do.
Excellent. So then I will be rolling 3 dice. Let's see. Oh, far out. Do I get to re-roll that complication? Or
if you're allowed to re-roll one of the dice, then yes.
Okay, I'm gonna re-roll that
die. We got 3 -2s thanks to Wookie Kev, RC Walker Nexus, Stink Palm, and another one from Walker. We got 4 -2s.
Wow, let's awesome.
And they don't stop coming, and they don't stop coming, and they don't stop coming. Okay, I got 2 successes. Whew.
All right, that's a good re-roll. Well done. So with those 2 successes, you were able to see the mistake that you'd made last time and correct for it this time, and you're able to splint the leg. Immediately, your leg starts to feel just at least 90% better. Wally, and you feel much more confident walking on it now. It doesn't feel like it's loosening up or anything like that. It feels pretty strong to you at this moment.
I think you got it, Millie. Look at me. He starts like kind of hopping around on both legs. Like, look at me.
Look, it's not a miracle. You just have to be careful with it.
All right.
And that means that we might need to rely on you to use some fancy footwork with these guards up ahead.
Well, it looks like they're just workers. Maybe one of you just try to talk to them first and see what's up. I don't want to have to hurt some just plain old workers, you know?
Well, that's very charitable of you, but Wilhelm, do you think you can charm any of these?
What do you want me to say? We're just here from the other dam and we're here for some routine repairs.
Well, maybe we could let them know that there's some structural instability and the dam is expected to crumble at any moment. And we're just here to warn people to move out.
Yeah, maybe you're some type of expert or something from a vault and we're escorting you from another dam or something.
Oh, wow, you're really good at this. Okay, what's the worst that could happen?
Don't even say that.
Somebody will get the sharp end of my sign.
Yeah.
That's the spirit. All right.
I like that Wilhelm's so surprised that we're good liars.
Not my first time around the Wasteland there, Willie.
So all 3 of you is going to approach one of the guards or one of the workers, or Is it just going to be Wilhelm making this approach and speech check?
Why don't you two stay back?
Yeah,
They
that's
usually don't
pretty
like
good
us.
thinking. I mean, we need to get you to talk to them first, and they're hardly gonna do that if they run screaming in terror. Or shoot us, more likely.
Yeah. So you just want me to say I'm a specialist, and
Maybe tell them like Millie said, that it's unstable and they need to leave the area for at least like a couple hours while you do repair work or something.
Yeah, here.
don't they
And
have a
I want to grab
boss,
my.
though, that's telling them.
I want to
They
grab
must
the
have
lab
somebody
coat.
that's telling them they must be there.
What was that?
They must have a boss who's telling them they must be there. How will I convince them that the boss said to go?
A little bit of panic goes a long way. I mean, if you had a
Okay.
boss and a firefighter came by and said to leave the building, well, I'd probably trust them over, someone who only cares about your labor.
And
I don't think
their
that's a
boss,
great analogy. Firefighters haven't existed for years.
their boss is probably
I was
just
going to ask you
another
what
worker
is-
anyways.
Why don't you
What?
take this
Okay,
lab
I'll go
coat,
down.
Wilhelm? You'll look more official.
Yeah, lab coat will do it for sure. Okay. I'm gonna put on the lab coat. And I'm gonna take Mr. Handy with me. He's my assistant.
Mm-hmm. And he's loaded with
He's my-
explosives.
What?
Do any Mr. Handies specialize in any sort of repair or
Yep.
architecture?
There
Engineering.
are Mr. Handies that are built for repair. The one that is with you, however, is not, but he can do his best to pretend.
Yeah, we'll fill him in on that.
Yeah.
That we're pretending here, and he needs to pretend as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Don't forget we have
What's that,
5
Mr.
minus
Handy?
2s.
Yeah,
that's
use a
minus
use a
10.
cup. Yeah, use a couple of those or a few of them.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm going to go then. Mr. Handy, you're going to come with me and convince them. You're going to not say anything unless you have to. You're going to convince them.
Well, that would be
here.
quite perfect, in fact. I'd rather not talk at all.
Okay, come on.
All right. Being quiet now.
Yes, unless you have to. If you have to speak,
As
your role is as a repair robot, and you're helping me, and I am an expert in dams. We came from the other one, up the other river.
Yeah, and as Willie's walking by and making his way up there towards the workers, I'm gonna mention to Willie, make sure, don't forget, he's full of explosives, and there's some of those workers are using torches on the side there, whatever they're working on. Just don't get too close to the flame with him.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Not yet, anyways. And he winks.
Now, before we do anything else, I want all three of you to roll your luck survival.
Oh. Don't care for that. Not got much luck. Luck. Survival. Yes.
I got a success.
Okay.
Ooh, you got a.
I got 2 successes.
And so did Wilhelm.
Oh, you got a tag skin. Is that a
Nice.
tag?
It's not. It's not.
Ah.
I think that's just one.
Okay. It's still good.
Well, let's see how lucky I am.
Yeah. Let's see. All right. So, walking up to some of the workers. You're paying attention, trying to see who looks like they might be in charge. And you do end up seeing a gentleman wearing a hard hat and pointing some other workers in another direction before the workers leave. There are some Enclave guards around, and they do take notice of you, especially wearing your vault suit. They're a little curious, and they walk up to stand next to this shift boss here.
I'm dead.
So
Don't forget all those -2s. We got a couple more of them too. Wookie Kev,
Oh god.
Carter Pants, and Logar
Okay.
the Ogar.
So how many is that
Let me-
now? Like 8?
2, 4, 6, 7, I think.
Ah.
Okay, let me think about this. I have to walk with purpose.
Mhm.
I have to I have to. Okay, I got the lab coat on. I'm walking with purpose, looking for whoever is in charge. Okay,
Okay.
and I'm gonna. Am I able to identify the guy who's in charge, the crew boss that you said
Yeah.
there, or the?
Yeah.
And I'm gonna come down. Does he have a name tag or an ID card or anything?
Yes, his name tag is Sven.
Oh,
Good. I will walk. I'm gonna walk purposely up to him, observing the name tag as I get close, and I'll say, I'm looking for Sven. Sven, where's he? Where is he? Where can I find him? Very important.
I am Sven.
Oh, Sven. Good. I was just sent here from the boss. He says, lots of danger. We've got to get everybody out of here for just 1 hour. Well, handyman and I, we do a little bit of repairs. Very important.
You want everyone to leave? Now.
Yes, you don't have to, not for a long time. It's just a very important structural issue. We're going to attend to it very quickly. And then you guys have early lunch and come back right after.
And this is a problem that only 2 individuals can fix. We are
Yes,
experts here. Give me a speech roll.
Absolutely.
-2.
Yeah,
Yeah,
-2s.
don't
don't remember
forget those
Yeah.
we've
negative
got
2s.
7.
What's the difficulty on this one, Mr. DM?
This is a difficulty 3.
Well, better use at least 3 dice then.
Go
Yeah,
for it.
I
You
would
give me
say-
life.
Yeah, I would use 3 action points and get yourself 2 extra dice. So you can do 4 total, and I would
Yes.
use at least 4 of those -2s, 1 on each of those rolls. Or at least 4 that you can distribute amongst those rolls as needed.
Okay, so how many -2s?
So it'll be a
What is
total
We
of
have
8
6.
points.
So sorry,
4 of them.
7. We have 7. We have.
How many am I gonna? I'm gonna use what? 3 of them.
Yeah.
So 4
Yeah, I
dice.
would use 4 of them.
4 -2s and 4 dice.
Go all out,
Yo, going on lunch break. There we
May
go.
very
Money. Oh my crap.
Oh,
Oh my god, and a complication.
What the hell?
It doesn't even help. -8
No.
doesn't even get me to a success. God, this is the worst.
Yeah, it does.
The
Oh, no,
worst roll at the most critical moment.
it gets you to a success on one of those, right? On that
Oh, great.
17.
yeah, it would work on that 17.
And
But that still
won't-
doesn't save the day.
And
this
it's
is-
still a
yes, this was just
complication.
siege.
Yes.
And it's
Now,
still-
Yeah, which is not a tag.
You know what,
So
Yeah, what I would do is use those points since it won't be a success by getting that other one down to a success because you need 3 of them.
yeah,
At
just get
least
rid of
use the
complication.
points on. Yeah, get rid of the complication.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're gonna do that. Yeah, just a big old general failure.
General failure.
general failure.
Oh man, that was the worst it could have been.
All right. With that complication in mind, I don't know who you are. Get out of here.
Well, fine. I'm going, and I will be back. The boss is not going to be happy, though. And Sven, I'm going to remember this. Come on, Mr. Handy. And I'm going to hurriedly walk away back to the group.
So how'd it go?
Maybe like and Duth, has he won anything that I can really butcher his name because I've already done it. Should have let Mr. Handy do the talking. Really-
Yeah. Oh
You
my
still
God.
can if you want to.
Well, honestly, it didn't go very well. The boss's name is Sven, and
Right.
I told him the boss told us we got to get out of here, take early lunch, we're gonna fix something, and he said, not a chance.
Okay, well, do you think they'd run if we, I don't know, threw a whole bunch of, or not a whole bunch, but if we threw maybe one firework over?
No, I don't think that would do it.
You don't think so? A whole bunch of sparks and they won't go running off somewhere, at least go get back up or something, giving us a little bit of wiggle time.
Perhaps I could. I don't know. We need another plan.
I like my plan.
Really? I guess we could go the other way.
We could, but then we'd be wasting time that we just. I don't know. We want to be able to get out of here as quick as we can. But, you know, there are three of us here and can't exactly make it without each other, so.
Well, we could go down there, set it all up, and then just draw straws on who has to light the bomb.
Well.
I think give the short straw to Handybot.
Yeah, I'm sure Mr. Handy would be fine if they got caught in the crosswires. All right, so we're going down to the riverbed.
I don't think we have many other options.
Yeah. Can we see from this side, like, what does the crew on the other side look like?
Mostly just guards on the other side. The crew is
Oh.
mostly on this side, this left side that you guys are on.
Okay. So, okay. As we walk, I'll present my plan, which is that I will tell them that Sven said that we need to do a repair and they should go to the other side.
You're gonna use the intel you gathered on that side. Smart.
Yes,
Smart.
lots of useful information, like his name is Sven.
Anything
Name-
else?
Name dropping.
That's all I've got, really, and he was quite unhappy with me.
Okay. Well, it's better than nothing, right?
Yeah, and right now we have nothing, so better.
Oh, we've got a shit ton of explosives, but yeah,
I-
no
that-
way to
yeah,
use them.
but yeah, I think that is a good plan, though. Honestly, I think last resort we can try to do the distraction thing again. But I think that'll just get more attention from the Enclave guards and shit. Honestly, that should be a last resort. But I like Wilhelm's plan of
Yeah.
name dropping and giving it another shot. He still has a couple more -2s. We still have some more action points. Give it another shot on the other side.
Yeah.
I like it. So yeah, we'll walk over to the other side.
Okay.
And same thing. Millie and Willie staying a little bit behind, hiding.
Okay.
You mean Millie and Wally?
Wally, yeah, sorry. Willie do the talking.
All right. I want you two to give me a fresh stealth roll.
Okay. Yeah, that's fair.
And it doesn't have to be a group roll in this case for the two of you. You can just roll separately if you so choose.
No, wuckers.
I got 1 success.
Okay, you just
Ooh,
have
nice.
to beat a 1 based on what they rolled. So there you go. Well done.
2
And
success.
you gained an action point there too. Excellent. Excellent. All right. And Wally, I want you to give me a survival roll, please. Just a regular perception survival.
Perception survival?
Yeah. And this is tied into your previous luck roll.
Is this just Wally?
Yeah.
Huh. Well, that's unsettling.
No,
Yeah. Okay.
not very perceptive. I'm a big guy. I'm spending too much time trying to be sneaky. I'm not as perceptive as I should be.
That's okay. It didn't discount your luck roll from before, just so you know. All right. So you guys sneak up, and Wilhelm, you're going to walk up to the guards, right? And you're going to speak with them, with Mr. Handy in tow?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Is there is there a guard that's in charge?
It's hard to tell between these two guards which one may be in charge. They're both Enclave. You're not very familiar with the Enclave military dressing. They're both in power armor, but you don't fully understand what, the bars and symbols mean on their uniforms.
Okay. Then I will tugging on my lab coat and walking very confidently towards one of them, and looking like towards the dam, like as if I'm examining it. I don't want to act like I'm coming up for a fight. I'm examining the dam, and I'm walking confidently up there. And I'm gonna look down at. Whoa, that's the guy. Okay. I gotta look down at my Pip-Boy, and I'll say, okay, it's time, guys. It's time for you guys to go and take your lunch. Sven said we've got to do this right now, or it's going to be big problems. The IP antenna is down, and we've got to input the haptic circuits into the analyzer. Otherwise, lots of trouble. So please go right now. We only need about 30 minutes to finish the work, and you can come on back.
So they look at each other and they look at you. Give me a speech roll difficulty 2.
Yeah, good. I might need to use another one of those,
-2s.
one of them dice.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
use a couple action point. Use an action point. Use the rest of those -2s.
Yeah, how many -2s we got?
We have 3 left over.
Okay. I think I gotta do it. Like, I
Yeah.
hate to blow our savings here, but
It's important.
Yeah, you can also.
Well, I think it's it's the least we can do since we're not actually there to help you.
All right,
You can
difficulty
also
2,
buy extra action points as well from the GM, but the GM will get the same amount of action points as well.
Yeah.
We got a couple more -2s there too for the future, so our bank's filling back up. Don't feel bad.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Thanks to Stink Palm and Bronx Smash.
Wookie Cab
Thanks,
says, "You
Tinker.
can do it."
Thanks, Smasher. All right, I'm going to. I am rolling 3, and we got -6 to play with, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. Oh my gosh. Guys.
Look.
What? Dang!
I'm just. I just can't play this game anymore, guys.
Look, buddy. We got a message from the other side saying that somebody was telling people to leave, and we're not going anywhere.
Well, that's a risk you're going to have to take. I mean, if this thing goes down, okay, see you. And he turns and just like beelines it for Wally and Millie. Nope, didn't work. Strike two. Yeah, I don't know. I'm losing my touch up here, I think.
I think what we're learning more and more is that talking to a lot of people out here is useless. We've got to use some other kind of muscle or bark. But either way, first things first, right? We got to make sure that we're set up for success, that the gunpowder and the explosives are down at the bottom. And then, if we need to shoot our way through, if we need to just run for it, we can get past those people. But we need to make sure that the explosion goes off first. So let's get down to the riverbed.
I just want to point out that out of those 7 dice rolls, I rolled a 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20.
Have you got your dice set to D&D or something? Or?
Yeah.
It's just set to fail. Oh, that's what it is. The failure setting's on.
Ah, yes. Here's the doll's problem. It was set to evil.
The frozen yogurt is also cast. Yes. Okay.
So let's get down to the riverbed. Let's set up these explosions.
Okay. Fresh stealth down to the riverbed. Difficulty 2.
This is stealth?
Yeah.
Are we grouping it?
If you choose, you can do group or you can do individual.
Heck.
Yeah,
I'm gonna say we're... how are we doing the group one? Because did you already roll, Dave?
Yeah. Yeah, I got a 19 and a 12.
So we can't even help that.
Nah.
Because the one leading
So
has
I
to
think-
get at least one success in order for us to be able to contribute. Wally's gonna pull out. Wally's gonna pull out a sign. Wally's gonna pull out a sign and look at Millie. And should I just kill Willie? Should I just take him out?
No. Look,
No.
maybe not today, but he is very useful. And not only that, despite someone's use in society, we should still be able to, look after them and not just kill on sight. Come on, Wally. You know better than that.
I'm just joking. Them's jokes.
I might just get myself killed today anyways.
No, none of us are getting killed. We gotta get down. We gotta do the plan, because it's a good plan. And then we just gotta get the hell out of here. Simple, right?
Simple.
So what is the plan? Is that now we're just going to blow it up?
It was always the plan.
Why didn't we just do that then?
Well, because we wanted to see if we could have an easy way out, as opposed to having an explosion going off and having to shoot our way out.
We should just light Mr. Handy and let him go do it.
I fear that my views on altruism in the Wasteland are not being heeded.
He's not even a person.
Yeah, but he thinks he is, so, Descartes.
I don't think so. Mr. Handy, do you believe you're a human?
What? Of course not. No, I am simply a robot at your service.
Are you alive?
Well, no, but I do have sentience.
That is
You
a
have a
whole
soul?
philosophical can of worms that we are not gonna get into now.
Look at all of this lovely, juicy sentience.
Maybe you're right, Wilhelm. Maybe we should light him on fire. After hearing that sentence, it doesn't fit well in my synapses.
I vote we send him down.
We just send him. Let him go do it. You will be a hero of all the people. You will save so many Mr. Handys.
No, I don't even think. Look, we need to lay this out properly. We can't trust Mr. Handy to do it.
Did you hear what she said, Mr. Handy? She doesn't think that you could go to the bottom of the dam and blow yourself up. I can't believe she'd say that. I think you could do it, but she doesn't believe it.
You really think I could, do you?
Well, I think Millie needs to be proved wrong just once.
Oh, what do you think, Wally?
No, I don't want to get in the middle of this. I hate it when you two fight. Why do you two always fight? He's pulling like the mom and dad fighting in front of him.
Yeah. Is this the strategy that you're doing, Dave? The reverse psychology on Mr. Handy?
Yeah. Mom and dad are fighting over can this child go kill himself? That's terrible. It's really terrible when you say it out loud. He's just a robot. He's just a Roomba. Let him,
My Roomba's coming today. And I would never let it do this. Look, no, I'm not saying that you can't do it, Mr. Handy, but it's illogical. You don't have the precision required to lay out the explosives. I mean, hell, I don't even really know what I'm doing, but certain things just need a person's care and attention.
Doesn't he just have to go hug Zaval really close?
I think this has to be a contested role or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. All right.
But I feel like Millie's case is very weak because she's actually just doubling down that she's right. And that's
Right.
only like proving
It has to be
that she thinks she can't, that she doesn't think Mr. Handy can do it.
Even better, why don't we smother him in wax from the head and have him swim down on the water side of the dam? And poof! Because that'll work.
Oh god. So how are we doing this roll off? Or is it just down to Wilhelm?
Oh man. You know what? Let's do Wilhelm versus Mr. Handy. Contested roll.
Yeah.
2d20. No action points used.
No
What- what-
bonuses.
What kind of roll is it?
This is speech.
Oh, I'm gonna lose to the robot. Okay. Here we go.
You have to.
This is the one time. Oh,
I got
is
one.
speech attack?
No.
No, but that's a critical success on a 1. So, yeah, that's enough. Because he
What?
rolled 0
Oh, yeah.
successes.
Oh.
Yeah. So,
Yes. So he's on board
Oh.
with the plan.
well, I would love to give it a try. Either the dry side or the wet side. I think I could do it.
But Millie could really, she could prepare you for it, make you nice and waterproof. Oh, we're going to write such great tales of your heroism.
How are we gonna get on the other side? There's those guards there, and I don't know.
Yeah, I know. He could go up the wall, over the wall, down the wall. and
My thrusters wouldn't allow me to do that. I couldn't go that high. I'm sorry. I appear to have let you down.
Well, could we lower you somehow? Or escort him down?
Honestly, he could fly
I
around.
could just
and
go
find his way
myself, and I will drop whatever explosives and use my thruster to ignite them.
That
out.
works.
Interesting.
because of-
I was thinking that you was the explosive.
Oh,
No, I like this idea, Mr. Handy. I think you're onto something. If you drop it, you light it, and then you can get to safety much easier than we can.
well, yes, it's much better than being blown up. Yes. This guy over here, first he wants to urinate in me, and now he wants to blow me up.
Yeah, look, this is why you can't trust humans. They're animals, really, down to
Humans
their
are
core.
fucked up. Humans are fucked up. They're pissing or shitting on you or trying to kill you.
Oh, it's true. It's true.
But yeah, no, I think this is good. I want to use like my science roll to just kind of like set Mr. Handy up. Like I am a dumbass, so like I don't know the science hoo-ha, but like if he has the wax to make sure that the gunpowder is, safely encased. We
like
have the
this
coil, and then all he needs to do is, like he said, set his thrusters on to ignite it and get the fuck out. So, is that a science roll? Please.
Yeah, it would be a science roll, but and possibly explosives. Let's just stick with science for now because you're approaching it from a scientific angle.
Yeah.
However,
Man.
are you planning to do this? Is he blowing this up on the water side or the dry side? Because that changes the difficulty.
Yeah, which is easier for him to get to, that he doesn't have to go past the guards.
The dry side.
The dry side.
Because you just have
Yeah.
to follow the
But
riverbed.
which is a more effective explosion?
Well, I would assume that it's. I don't know. I assume it would be effective either way because you just need the structural integrity of the wall to collapse, and then the water will push through. On the water side, you've got to deal with not letting the explosives get wet, and the water like dampening the actual detonation. Do you know what I mean? So I feel like the dry side is easiest because we don't have to go over the guards, which Mr. Handy said he can't do. So it's an easy way down, and then we just let the explosives do their thing without them getting wet.
Let's do it. We're going in dry.
Yeah, R.C. Walker says wet gunpowder does not go boom.
Yeah.
right. But in the war, big war we actually had in real life, those barrel bombs that they would spin and drop into the water, and they would hit the wet side of the dam and sink to the bottom, so that when the explosion went off, the force was pushed towards the dam as opposed to the air.
I get that.
Yeah.
But also, it's just harder to go on the wet side.
Yeah.
And also, we don't have to. We can put it right next to the dam.
Yeah. Sure.
So.
Let's do it.
Yeah. All right. Let's get my science on.
Can I help? Can I watch over your shoulder and assist in your science?
It's a difficulty
I hope so.
2. I'll allow assist.
Excellent.
My science is 10 and it's a tag.
Wow.
Oh, nice. So it's my science.
Molecular
Nice.
gastronomy.
I definitely don't have 10 inside. Oh, do you mean 10 all up?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So my science is a 13, so I'll lead.
Yeah.
But yes, that would be very helpful. Do people mind? Going through the treasury, I do want to use 1 AP.
-2.
Or just use a -2? Or
Both.
plus a negative? I like the way you spend, Rob. Take
Make
an
it rain.
AP and a -2. Treat yourself something nice.
RC Walker's making it rain.
Yeah. Okay.
Wilhelm's blown a ton. You might as well use these.
Oof.
Okay, but if I use the -2, I
Ooh.
can make that not a complication.
There you go.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well,
I don't want to help.
that's okay.
I don't want to help anymore.
Wilhelm's
Oh
got
my
you covered
God.
with
Are
that
you serious?
complication.
What is going on today?
Oh my god.
What is
Oh man.
What is
Okay.
going on?
Wow.
Well,
I'm not rolling anything else for the rest of the night.
yeah,
Okay.
just roleplay only, Dave. I think
Yeah,
we'll,
just
we'll
RP.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Jesus.
You begin to hear the sound of a pair of vertibirds approaching from the water side of the dam, and they start firing on the guards at the dam. These are not marked vertibirds, as in they don't have enclave symbology, they don't have brotherhood on them. They just start firing on the dam and on the guards of the dam. People start screaming and running every which way. Now, with your science roll, you feel very confident that you've got these explosives ready, prepped. Mr. Handy's good to go. And you get an action point for your trouble because you just had to beat a 2 and you got a 3. So all right.
Excellent.
Yes. But these vertibirds are firing on these other people. So whatever you got to do it fast.
Okay. Well, that's exactly the kind of distraction that we could have used earlier, but you know, I guess luck does exist. Mr. Handy, Godspeed. Just remember what we talked about. Set it off and then get the fuck out of there.
I will do my best, madam. You will not regret bringing me along. I will make you proud.
Right, you're already wasting time. Go, go, go.
Oh, yes, okay. And so the Handy, laden with explosives, starts to move down slowly towards the dam. It takes him a few minutes to get there. But when he does, he's able to drop the explosives, very awkwardly empty himself of explosives and gunpowder as well. He pretty much turns off his thruster and rolls over.
He's like a little teapot.
Yes, there you are. And he puts it around the middle at the bottom of the dam. Then lights with his thruster from the edge of the pile.
Should we get out of here before the dam breaks and the water comes this way?
Yeah.
We're up on the side path, right?
Yeah, you guys are up on the side right now. So it's whether or not you feel safe is leave that up to your gut feeling. But Mr. Handy rolled really, really well on the agility to get out, the athletics roll that robots obviously have. So he ends up lighting and moving, and he's moving out of the riverbed when the explosion goes off. And immediately there's smoke filling the space, and you can't quite see what's going on, but you hear cracking amidst the gunfire and the screams. And Mr. Handy makes his way up onto the side of the riverbed, and water bursts through this opening, tearing chunks away from the dam, filling the riverbed and moving its way down, carrying along with it a number of workers and enclave guards. And the dam just starts to crumple and dismantle itself. along with the water. What are you doing right now as this is happening? Mr. Handy's making his way back to you now.
Better run, I would say.
Yeah, I think you use our major actions to keep running to higher ground, like make sure
Yeah.
that we're all the way up the side path to the edge, you know?
Yeah, and away from the guards and the workers.
Well, they just got all swept down into it because the dam itself
Did
crumbled
they-
down. Yeah.
Mm.
Did
Yeah.
they all?
And not all of them. There
Yeah.
are some still
all
on
of
the
them.
edges,
No.
being shot from vertibirds.
Yeah. They should have gone on lunch break.
Should
Yeah,
have
I
gone
told you
on lunch.
so. Yeah, we're just trying to get the hell out of Dodge.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they're preoccupied fighting these vertibirds and the big explosion that probably us three off to the side with, we could probably just run.
Okay.
We're less of a threat than vertibirds shooting at them, I would imagine.
Yeah. You'd say that until you blew up the dam. All right. So, everybody give me a perception survival as you're running.
Okay. Is this group or individual?
Individual.
Okay.
Dave, let's see how you do on this one.
Yeah,
Damn it,
good.
Dave.
Good. Much better rolls. Still both failures. 10 and 13.
Ouch. Ouch.
I got two.
I feel like
I'm a
something's
tag.
good coming.
Had a crit success.
I got one. So one success.
All right. So the water is rushing through, and it's definitely cresting up the sides of the riverbank because it's more water than this river has seen in some time. But you are making it through. Wilhelm, you start to slip a little bit in this newly formed mud as it starts to spray up. But the others, are strong enough, like they...
Help!
Grab him.
Yeah, they're able to pull you through. And Wally, from the corner of your eye, you happen to catch what looks like a yield sign sticking out of the mud, the newly created mud.
Yes.
Nice. Oh shit!
Yeah.
Oh shit! Hold my stop sign. He pops it
Where
off.
are you
and
going?
just instantly dives for it, pulling it out of the mud.
Yeah. And it's beautiful. I mean, it's rusty and old, but it's beautiful.
I'm gonna sharpen up and this is gonna be my new sign. Look, guys.
Wow. You
Swinging
found
it around.
Yeah, and that's what your luck roll was for. So, well done on that luck roll. Yeah, it was just a
Nice.
matter of time before it came up. Okay, awesome. So you guys are making your way away. You see the last of the Enclave guards getting shot in the distance, falling down to his knees, clanking down power armor face first. And these vertibirds start moving down the river overhead, passing over you. Can you give me a group stealth, please?
I'm hesitant to ask, but do you want to lead it, Wilhelm?
No, how could it be bad again, right?
You're
How could
overdue.
another one be bad? This is gonna be a good one. Here we go.
Okay.
Ready?
So you want to lead or
Oh my gosh! What is?
no? I take it back. Everyone's rolling for themselves.
How is it even possible? How's it even possible?
At least it's not a
Oh my
complication, right?
Yes, at least.
That's what I'm going for now. That's what I've resorted to. Is like, well, this is not a complication.
Yeah.
Okay.
At least it wasn't the worst it could be.
Do you want to use any of the -2s?
Would they help?
Uh,
You'd
supposed
have
to
to
call it before I roll, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
That's all right. I'm
Maybe
just
just-
flailing around. Just a white lab coat running down the street. How do you hide that?
Yeah, you got a point. You got me there.
There's a man in a white dress running through the wasteland.
Well, I did well, so
That's great.
And that's what matters.
not to rub it in,
All right.
but
One of the vertibirds continues going forward, and the other one starts to circle around overhead. And you can see now much clearer the side of this vertibird, which once had a Brotherhood logo on it, has been spray painted over and now says Grinners. And you can see hanging out the sides some of the Grinners looking down at you, trying to make out what's going on and if you're worth their time. Okay, they laugh, and one of them goes like this, and then they start to move off. So you guys are lucky with the dice that I roll today.
Wow, that's good.
Yeah.
yeah, the shit dice are infecting the GM.
Yeah, Dave, did you come here and touch all my dice or something? What's going on here? I mean,
Excellent.
it worked for the
Yes.
Mr. Handy, though. Mr. Handy rolled
Good job.
3 successes on 2d20, so yeah, he did a great job escaping. Otherwise, he would have died today. All right, so you're
Well, it's
continuing.
the cost of business.
A number of minutes pass by, water just rushing down through this, and as you're moving down the road, you can see the edge of the Horseshoe Falls as water fires over it and down, and
Nice.
mist starts to fill the air. Whatever light is coming through the clouds hits it, and you do see that spectral rainbow effect on that mist that the falls are so well known for. And not too long after this starts up, or this happens, you start to see lights flickering on in the distance throughout the Niagara area, in the Niagara region.
Ooh.
Mhm.
Holy
Oh
shit.
no! Oops. Trying to go for a. No, it's police. I messed up. Sorry.
That's okay. It
Oh,
worked.
here we are. There's the flashing. What's that?
Look,
I was trying to think.
you're getting some power back. Look at lights are coming on and shit.
Oh my god. Did we do it?
I mean, I think we did it, and Kevin's still there. He did it too.
Hopefully he can stay there and keep this shit running. I never thought I'd see Niagara back with power again. Oh my god.
Yeah, you just made me think of something that now people know. You know, like Kevin might be a target that people might want to control that shit. I mean,
Yeah.
we got it back though.
I mean, hell, I'll take a victory for now. Far out. It's never been like this in hundreds of years.
I wonder if the roller coaster's powered up.
Well, that does remind me. Did I notice that they were gritters? Or who noticed that?
I'd say anyone that was looking up at that vertibird would notice. They would have seen that
Oh, okay.
on the side that it was spray painted over.
That does remind me that the Grinners seem to have blown up everyone on the Rainbow Bridge. There's a whole new shift of power here in Niagara, and I don't know. I guess the other psychos have been replaced by these psychos, but that was their territory. So I don't know if we can go back to that roller coaster necessarily.
Well, but we
now,
did.
now I'm not that happy. Shit. Turn the power back off. Fuck it. I'm going home. Put it back. Put the dam back. I'm done.
I don't know. We can always check it out, but I don't know what the hell the Grinners are doing over this far, and how the hell they got whirlybirds, and
You
Who
saw on that
knows?
map, they took over that area from Brotherhood. They probably just took all their shit.
Hmm. Well, I mean, in the action of keeping things fair and not letting another faction take over, we could make a visit to the roller coaster, Wally, and we could try and take that ground back too.
With just three of us, we're going to take the ground back.
Well, I think most
mean,
of them have moved on, right?
I have a yield sign now. We could do anything.
I can see that you're hesitant, Wilhelm, but I mean,
No,
Look
I
what we
think
just
that
did.
we should definitely go back and try to ride the coasters. I think it's so ambitious to try to take the ground back.
well,
Maybe.
I'm just saying there might be more explosives there. Could always try for round 2.
Yeah.
I
We still
mean-
have
So-
more
so
explosives
what-
on all of
what-
us too.
Yeah. What will be
wonder-
next now that Kevin
Well-
is making clean water and there's power again?
I think if the Grinners are taking over everything, maybe we should go back and check on Kevin, because make sure that the Grinners don't just take that shit too, and then all this was pointless, you know?
Yeah,
Yep.
I think
think
that's
so.
a very good plan, Wally. We need to
Mhm.
fortify this so that it can be for everyone.
And then I ride the roller coaster.
And then you can ride the roller coaster. We can find a new sign for you, or new people to use your yield sign on.
Yeah, I think we'll head back. We'll
I
head
assume
back
I
to the
assume, yeah.
plant.
What was that?
Yeah. Yeah, I assume that we're heading back towards Kevin now.
Yeah.
And as
Yeah,
as we walk, I'm gonna ask Wally, like, why a yield sign? Why do you prefer the yield over the stop?
I just like the color and the shape of it. I just think it's kind of cool, and it's just
It's a triangle.
and it's more rare than a stop sign. It's just a little more like a collector's item thing for me.
I see. Sharper edges too, more pointy.
I guess so. It's just more. I like the shape and the color, and the fact that not just everybody's gonna have a yield sign. I mean, anybody can have a stop sign as a weapon, but a yield sign's a little more rare. Like Wally thinks
Yeah.
that like other people are out there with stop signs and shit.
Yeah. Yeah, I've got to be honest. I've never seen anybody else with a yield sign, so it must be true.
Yeah. Everybody's gonna want my yield sign. He starts like polishing it a little bit.
Yeah, who knows? Maybe you can start a trend, Wally.
You know, when we get back to the Wax Museum, I'm going to press one of them to look like you and put the stop sign there so anybody that visits will see a Wally with a stop sign and remember you.
Oh shit, I really like that.
I think
I
people
mean-
will really like that.
Yeah, people
Yeah.
are gonna like it.
I mean,
Everybody's gonna want that. They're gonna like it to visit it. I like it.
well, yeah, we're people and we like it, and sometimes that's enough. But yeah, I think before we go to any parks, should just check on Kevin and make sure that no one's caught wind of this.
Yeah, we'll go back to the plant and check in with
Yeah.
Kevin. Let him
Okay.
know, obviously.
So now that everything has been washed over and has, well, the riverbed is now a river again. The only way to get across would be through the Rainbow Bridge or the Pain Bridge. So as you're walking down, you pass by Goat Island. It is quite flooded. The power is off on that island. The Enclave are just scattered, and their position seems to have been overrun with these grinner vertibirds starting to fire down on the people. Enclave vertibirds fighting back. A grinner vertibird takes a dive and crashes and explodes, but kills a whole bunch of Enclave on the way. It's pretty rough over there. You do see some irradiated goats running along the edge of Goat Island.
Guys, look, there's some radiated rad goats over there. Look, you can hear them. Brandon,
Yeah.
look, I can hear them.
They're big horners and meh, meh, meh.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That one's getting eviscerated. Can you hear that?
That last one
happened.
sounded drunk.
Maybe a little.
No, it's dead now. It's dead. Died.
It's gone. So you follow through down Prospect Street through the feral ghoul territory that you had passed through before when you passed by the chemical center, or when you were in the chemical center. You take the Pain Bridge, which is empty, just covered in dead raiders hanging, pieces of raiders around where they'd been shot and killed and destroyed by the Enclave. But you are able to cross the Pain Bridge, and you continue then south and find your way to the elevator and take the elevator down. Right, and you are now inside of the hydroelectric plant.
Okay.
We get inside already, or?
Yeah, so you get inside. You see that it's fully lit up now, and all of the defenses are up as well. And as you step off the elevator, a couple of turrets turn to you, and then you hear, "Oh, it's you guys. Come on in."
Thank God, that would have been a short story.
Yeah, I didn't even think that now the power is on. We should have thought about shit like that. I was just gonna walk right in, like, "Hey, we're here. What's up?"
Yeah, I mean, we know the person on the inside, but I guess it just pays to be careful. So we get in and find Kevin. What's he up to? What's he doing?
So he's there with two other individuals that sound specifically like the ones that you heard on the holotape. Yeah. And they're working the machinery. These guys don't really know what they're doing, but Kevin's showing them the way around and doing whatever things he can't, he just doesn't have enough arms to do himself. But they're helping him out, and so far things seem to be going well. He's elated. Kevin is just, his mind is blown that this is working, that they've got power again, that it actually all started up again.
Who would have thought, right?
Yeah, so Wilhelm come in like it's party time, like he's so excited, like, we did it, yeah, woo! Let's have a boom boom together.
What?
It's like like a party, a boom boom.
Yeah, I don't think.
I've never heard that one before.
That's
Yeah.
very what do you call it when
Is
you
it-
put on like music and
Isn't
you know
doing
you
a
get
boom boom,
Like
like when you tell like a little kid taking a shit or something? Like that's weird.
Yeah, that's what I
no.
thought.
Come on.
I'm
Wow,
not
you
gonna
guys are
take a dump with you, Willie.
Yeah, I
It's
thought maybe you were
sickos.
telling everybody to take a dump on my floor.
No. What? Come on,
Oh.
guys.
no, I
Why are you
think
so
he just
silly?
I
The
think he
silly
just
Millie and
means
silly Wally.
I don't mean to be the well, this feels bad to say now that we've had this whole conversation, but I don't mean to be a party pooper, but
Like a
This-
boom 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 boomer.
but the power coming on that puts you in a pretty precarious position, Kevin.
Yeah, you're right. We've got some defenses here, but I don't know. I don't know how long they'd last and against what kind of opposition. But hey,
Well,
we got to start. And we've got power going. I mean, sure, people are going to want to steal the power somehow, but I mean, what are they going to do? Just take the plant, keep it running?
Wally's gonna lean, take Millie aside, like, Millie, can I talk to you for a second?
Yeah.
A little sidebar here. Now that we kind of finished this, like, I definitely want to go ride those roller coasters a little bit, but after seeing that I don't really have a home over there, and that the whole family thing fucked me up. I don't really have anywhere to go. I don't think we really have anywhere to be, and it seems like this could maybe be our calling a little bit. They got the fences here, they got this power going. It's giving power to the whole area, but no one's here to help protect it and keep it going. Like maybe we can call this a home base. I kind of like Kevin. He's kind of cool, and we could kind of do things from here. Maybe. I don't know, but I still want to ride the fucking roller coaster.
Yeah. I mean, there's no telling in how long it'll take for this dream to end. But there's something worth fighting for here, and that's something I haven't had in over 100 years. So if this place can keep ticking, then I'm happy to lay down arms to fight for it. And
You went
you're right.
Sorry. You went aside
no.
a bit with Millie. Are you close enough that Wilhelm is still able to hear you guys?
Yeah,
I think so.
I think the second I got done suggesting it in a sidebar way, and Millie agreed with it, then Wally would speak up a bit louder, so would Millie.
Okay.
It was just an initial thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Wilhelm would come by and say, Wally, you don't need to look for some families that's like really far away, that's perfect, that's in a nice house. You can be home here. You can be home wherever your family is. And I think that like Millie is kind of like your family here. And maybe Kevin, he could be adopted. Who knows?
Everyone's adopted in the Wasteland, right?
Yeah, and Wilhelm's gonna he takes out the ripped postcard that he saved from Wally's home, and he's gonna hand him the two pieces and just say like, we're like your family. You don't need to give up on your dreams. Maybe you found your dream here. Maybe that's us. Maybe that's this crazy place with the water running through it so loud you can't hear yourself sink. Why don't you keep this, and just as a reminder that when you get lost next time, that you'll be able to find a family and you'll be able to find a home wherever you are.
I like that. I like it. He takes the postcard, puts it back, in his pocket, keeps it, puts it away like where he used to keep it. I think this is the best plan. I think, this is the new purpose. This is
This is something that we have to do. We're not just wandering around looking for something. This is here for us, and gives us purpose. Let's do this. Nobody's doing shit like this here. It's like,
Damn right.
And maybe at some point we go and we clear off the bridge. We throw everything down into the river and just clear it open again so that it can be controlled.
Yeah.
Just a little bit more normal, you know?
yeah, we could work towards just making the whole area nice and shit. But I think
The
Before
first
that-
roller coaster. Yes.
Yeah.
We're getting there. Okay.
Yeah, I knew this was getting too sentimental without someone trying to get us to go to a roller coaster.
Kevin, before we head out and do the roller coaster, and I mean, you heard us. Can we kind of team up and call it home here and make sure that this the power can continue, and maybe we all work towards this together? Kevin, you there?
Kevin, I know you're busy working, but
Sorry, I was just so touched by everything you're saying. You want to adopt me?
I mean,
Yeah,
in a
you could be
sense, it's like a metaphor, but yeah, I mean, we could put some pen on paper if that would make you happy.
be my little brother or older brother. I don't even know how old you are or I am anymore. I don't know. You know what I mean? We're family.
Look, we got plenty of space here. We've got a good amount of food. I say you're welcome. You're welcome to stay here.
Do you have a
Chef. So that's something that, you know, any other kind of faction or a band can't even say for themselves.
Yeah, we got a chef, and we're not too far from a roller coaster, guys. That's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, can you play some music in the speakers in here? Got it.
Yeah, maybe. He
Because, I mean,
discreetly
we-
looks at Sirenscape.
Here, I was thinking you were going to go straight for the Venga Boys.
yeah, it's a boom, 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 boom.
So we just finished, we got the power going. We got a new family, a new home.
Yeah.
We're gonna go ride some fucking roller coasters. I'm ready. I'm ready to play some music and party a little bit. You got some music, Kevin?
Sure. Enough crazy shit has happened. I don't see why something else random and pointless couldn't also happen.
Well,
There's a random pointless redeem in the chat there.
yeah, I
So-
figured that's what that was. Yeah, I'm trying to
And
find music here. All right.
Yeah, I'm glad that
I'm
you
looking
picked
at the
it
wrong
up.
set.
And I'll contribute to that too. He's playing just another little random thing from Wally while Kevin's bringing up some music, and he's just excited. Like, yeah, we got a new home and a new family, and gonna go ride some roller coasters. Kevin, if you could play some music, and here, Millie, Millie, hold my wig. I gotta tear it up. And he hands you his wig and just starts dancing. Hold my wig. I gotta tear it up.
You know, that's yeah, he's always been a pretty cheerful guy, but been a while since I don't know that I've ever seen him look that free. This whole life, it's not, survival is one thing, but it's not worth a damn if you can't celebrate, live a little.
Yeah, this is definitely a new level of happiness that you're seeing from Wally. He got excited about the bumper cars. He's looking forward to the roller coaster, but now like everything's coming together. They had the successful mission. He's got the new home base, new, adopted family of adventurers here. The power's back on in the area. He's got a plan. They're gonna hit the roller coaster, so he's totally down to take off the wig and dance a little bit. He seems really happy and goofy, but for a 7-foot whatever super mutant, it's quite the sight to be seen.
Yeah. And in that talk of family and home and having, all of a sudden we got power and water and food. Wilhelm thinks back to the vault where his family actually was, where they always had power, where they always had water, where none of those things were a like a question, and realizes like his reality now being out here where they're literally celebrating having the things that he had every day.
Really pulls it all into perspective, doesn't it?
Welcome to the Wasteland.
Really makes you think.
Welcome to the Wasteland. Want to dance?
Yeah.
I'm glad
You
your leg's
know-
doing better.
Yeah, I'll have to look at that later, but if he sprains it dancing, well, I can think of worse injuries that I've had to see to. Unless, that dance involves him impaling himself on rebar, in which case it's pretty bad. I think Millie will just kind of like stand bemused and like, it's kind of like, she's not going to dance, but she'll kind of like bop her head and just kind of like, yeah, just look around at everyone kind of having their own little emotional moments and just kind of do a little smile to herself.
Mhm. And I think this is a really good spot to end the session. You guys, wow, that was great. I had all kinds of things that I was thinking of doing, but no, you guys pulled it together in a way that I hadn't considered. That was beautiful.
Aww.
Well done.
It's like,
well done.
we love our themes. It's all about family.
It's all about
Yeah,
family.
Yeah, I love how that ended like that, but I do want to add that after the dancing, the celebration, the newfound family, that they did make a little trek over so Wally could ride the roller coasters.
Yeah.
Maybe
In the epilogue.
Yeah, the Grinners weren't there because they're busy fucking with the bridge and dam issue currently. So we just got a quick ride in. We got a quick ride in. We got home.
Exactly right. Exactly right. That's essentially the epilogue is everybody on a roller coaster.
Yeah.
Yeah. Millie in a seat by herself.
Yeah.
Wilhelm beside Mr. Handy and Wally in the back.
Yeah, if this was a TV show, it would end on like the freeze frame photo that comes out. Like you have the photo machine of the roller coaster, the photo spits out. You see all of us like, and the credits roll. Thanks for being a friend.
That's
ridiculous.
You guys are the best. Genuinely.
Right back at ya.
All right. Well, that was loud. Sorry. Turn that down a little bit. I'm not sure you guys could hear the music when I found it. Did you? Could you hear it?
Yeah.
A little bit. Yeah. Okay. It was a little quiet. So anyway.
It was the thought that counted anyways. I know it was a last minute thing, so
you got to dance to the music within your own heart.
Yes.
Also on Sirenscape.
Luckily, I had one of their Call of Cthulhu sets up, and it has an old-timey radio station, so I just had to find it.
Nice.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Perfect.
All right. So
let's do the giveaway though. This is our final session, so we should do our final giveaway before we go around the table.
Yeah.
Yeah, so everybody in chat, pick a
emotional.
number between 1 and 100 for your chance to win a free copy of the Fallout 2D20 rulebook, thanks to Modifius Entertainment. This will be the last time that you can get it from this team. This is the finale session. So pick a number between 1 and 100. Even if you've already won a copy, you can always gift it away to your favorite player or GM or just somebody random. Get them into some Fallout 2D20.
Someone random and pointless, you might say.
Yes, someone random and pointless.
Exactly. Yeah,
Oh,
while
wow.
people pick a number, we'll go around the table. I can start it off. Obviously, I'm the founder of Cybernation Uncensored. Lots of gameplay and tutorials. I would really appreciate everybody subscribing and following to Cybernation Uncensored here on Twitch and on YouTube. Right now, the most important thing that we have going on is the Kickstarter. My buddy and I are launching. It's our first product line. After this, we'll be launching the dice towers and things with other streamers' logos on it. I know we talked about Baby Beard Media. We've got the Great GM on there. A couple other brands are getting involved, but it all starts with this Kickstarter. So I would appreciate everybody sign up for the notification and join us when we go live. I'll put the link there in chat. Anybody that's watching the VOD and you can't get the link in the live chat, you can just go to premium.cybernationuncensored.com. So premium.cybernationuncensored.com. And yeah, join up, check it out. We've got a bunch of different dice sets, magnetic miniatures, dice case, the folding tower. All of it is very cyberpunk themed, although we do have 2D20s added in, a possible stretcher add-on. So this will all work very well for Fallout and stuff as well. And then we've got future sets coming with magnetic different weapons and heads and things to add to it. So lots of cool shit. So join us up there. I would appreciate it. Also, after this stream at 6 o'clock, 6 p.m. Pacific time, I'll be on Weave the Tale as part of the Dune Roundtable. I did the Fallout GM Roundtable, and now tonight is the Dune GM Roundtable. So after the stream, everybody head over there and join me. We've got some Dune gameplay coming up on Cybernation Uncensored. Ellen's on that team. I think it's an all-female team too, so we might do a whole Bene Gesserit team. Really interesting campaign. It should be a lot of fun.
And I won't be in a play at that point, so I can shave my head.
Oh hell yeah!
If enough people come see it, I'll do it. I swear to God.
That'd be awesome. The ultimate cosplay. But yeah, that's it. That's it for me. Everybody check that shit out. Ellen, mic is yours.
Yay, Rob. I feel like we should all do a bow or something. Our curtain calls. I am Ellen. I am one of the members of Baby Beard Media. The prettiest, perhaps? Well, that's for you to say. And we make ttrpg and RPG content. Our podcast, Roll to Cast, has a different game every season, so make sure that you check that out. We are heading into our Witcher season, in which I play a Witcher, Eve of Hurch, and it is going to be very cool, very brutal, very intense. Friends of the fam, Artelzorian Games, hitting it out of the park as usual. So make sure that you subscribe to Roll to Cast, ROLE to Cast. Follow us on YouTube, follow us on Twitter, all that kind of stuff. Follow me on Twitter at EllenKGraham1, where I do, and I quote, hot nerd shit. And yeah, thank you everyone for joining us for this whole journey. It has been so lovely, and I will forever be Millie Valentine, your girlfriend.
David, I see your hair just does that. That's amazing.
What?
Yeah.
It
Yeah,
doesn't match your beard at all.
Yeah. It's the beard's natural though. Thanks everybody so much for watching us this season and for following me. You can follow me on realmsmith_Dave on Twitter and Instagram. Make sure you say hi if you do follow me. If you don't follow me, just come and say hi too. That's fine. And you can check out Mithril Armory, ttrpg accessory company that I co-own. I'm definitely gonna go and check out your Kickstarter, Wally Rob, because you've supported a few of ours, I know. So that's great. I'm definitely gonna get over there, and all of you guys should too. And thanks, Brandon. Thanks, Brandon, for this game. It's been awesome, man. It was thanks for teaching me and all of us how to do this. Even though my dice were terrible.
You
Holding
guys
our little
are
hands.
awesome. I couldn't have asked for a better team. This is so great. So great. And so many times in the comments and in the tweets and everything, just people saying that, you know, they keep coming back for the team. And that's you know, something awesome about you guys. Is just, you know, you bring it together. You made the game, running the game easy. So yeah. But I have been Brandon Perkins, your overseer. And you can find me at DM_Brando on the various socials. I'm writing a cyberpunk inspired novel, which is inspired by the genre, not specifically, where the world has been thrown into upheaval because one faction decided to purposely erupt the Yellowstone supervolcano to completely disable all of North America. And it's about what the fallout of things that happen as a result of that. You can find the first 2 chapters on Wattpad, WATTPAD. The book is called Sola, Harvest of Souls. That's SOLA. And if you follow my socials, you'll be able to find links there too. All right, and that's it for me. I guess we should see who wins.
Yeah, I think everybody got it in that wants to give it a shot, so let's do it. You want to roll it? 1d100?
Who's you? Ah.
I was gonna let Brandon do it.
Sorry, I thought you were
Sorry,
talking to
when
me.
we're on
so
when we're in virtual space, I'm like, I don't know who we're talking to.
Who's you?
You.
Yeah, I figured let Brandon do it. He was the overseer here, did a great job last time in the game. Looks like we got a number 47.
So is that RC Walker
RC?
Nexus?
RC Walker 50.
Yeah, RC Walker Nexus. Awesome. Congratulations.
Yay!
Yes,
Hit
yes.
me up anywhere that you see me. I know we chat online. Hit me up, Cybernation Uncensored on Discord, and we'll get you hooked up. That's awesome. Also, shout out to all the supporters on my Patreon. I forgot to give them a shout out earlier. I wanted to do it on break, but lots going on in this stream. Overwhelmed with it being the finale. But yeah, shout out to William Huddleston, Naomi Madlass, Joseph Holder, Leaded Coffee, Michael Edmonds, Chris Anderson, Dolan Pondsmith, Steve Barr, Cyber Smiley, Matt James, Revolver Gay, Samurai Mac, Zach Capricious Nature, Rothan, Renegade 420, Raven, Andy Stretton, Charles Fodel, Kevin Moreno, Rufio, Rayan, Zeno, Jamie Minch, and John Ryder. I know that was a fast one. Tried to get it in there at the end. I really appreciate all of you. You're the fuel on my fire, the absolute reason I keep putting out content and trying to just further Cybernation Uncensored. Without you, it'd be absolutely impossible. So I really appreciate all of you. Seriously, thank you so much. And yeah, one last thanks to Brandon and everybody for this team and keeping the gameplay going. And it won't be the last. We have other Fallout gameplay going. Capricious Nature is every Saturday. I know we have GM Anthony from Weave the Tales coming over for an ongoing Fallout game. I'm also going to be starting one up, hopefully, to continue where this one is no longer continuing, so we can keep more and more streams going. But yeah, I really had a great time with this. Big thanks to Brandon, Ellen, David. It was a lot of fun. Really appreciate all of you.
Thank you.
And everybody
Likewise,
watching,
Rob.
everybody in chat.
Yeah, absolutely. Everybody in chat coming back week after week and joining in and all of the chaos and the good times. It's been a lot of fun. Oh, I see. With more goats. Capricious Nature with more goats. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. I've got a fever.
For next time.
The only cure is more goats.
Exactly. All right. Well, without further ado, I suppose it's time to sign off. Thanks everybody for coming and watching. Thanks everybody for coming and playing. My love goes out to all of you. This has been awesome and it's bittersweet, but this is the close of another chapter, and it was a really, really amazing, beautiful one. Thanks everybody. I'm looking forward to seeing you all in the various other streams and things that we do. And all of you in the chat as well. It'd be great to see you in these other streams as well. Without further ado, so long. Have yourselves an excellent day, evening, night, wherever you are in the world. All the best. Here, let me just bring up OBS. All right. Bye, everybody.